Gruezi mitenand. For tonight's dinner, Schlarraffenland will show you how to make Japchae, or Korean mixed glass noodles. This is a very refreshing, light and nutritious dish, perfect for a hot summer picnic or a satisfying lunch. We even heard this is the K-pop idol's favorite diet dish. Now, are you curious what this national Korean noodle tastes like? Let's roll into the kitchen and find out. Let's start with slicing 200 grams of pork into bite-sized pieces. Usually, this dish would call for beef, but we're pork graduate students, so we just use pork and look at the picture of a cow when we're eating it. That will have to do for now. We'll marinate it in a bulgogi-style sauce. This sauce works perfectly well with both pork and beef, so don't worry which protein you use. Mix together 35 milliliters of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, half a tablespoon of gojuchang or Korean chili paste, 1 teaspoon of gochugaru or Korean chili flakes, 1 cloves of garlic, grated, and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 5 grams of ginger, also grated, and half a teaspoon of pepper. Mix everything well together to dissolve the sugar and let the meat bathe in the sauce for at least half an hour. While the meat enjoys its sauce bath, we'll prepare the noodles. For this dish, it's important that you use Korean glass noodles. Not all noodles are the same, even though all noodles are equally delicious. This Korean noodle is called Dangmyeon. Excuse my bad Korean. And it's made of sweet potatoes, so it has a springy and chewy consistency, which is very enjoyable to eat and is also very healthy. We'll blanch 250 grams of Korean glass noodles in boiling water for 10 minutes to achieve the perfect consistency. After blanching, drain your noodles and mix it with 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame oil. This step is both for flavor and for preventing the strains from sticking together. While we are at it, let's season the noodle with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Mix the noodles well and set it aside. Now it's veggies time. Let's stir fry 1 sliced bell pepper and 100 grams of spinach with 1 teaspoon of broth mix or salt. Stir fry them well for 4 to 5 minutes, then remove them from the pan and set it aside. You can use the same pan to stir fry 1 carrot, or cut them into thin strips, and 100 grams of sliced mushroom with half a tablespoon of oyster sauce. The traditional Japchae recipe doesn't have oyster sauce, but we think that oyster sauce goes wonderfully with carrot and mushroom flavors. You try it yourself and let us know what you think in the comments. After your mushrooms are cooked, you can remove them and the carrots from the pan and set it aside. Next, beat 2 large eggs and fry them on medium heat in the same pan. Once done, take the egg out and cut it into thin strips. Don't put your pan away just yet. You still have one last thing to fry, the meat. Put the meat along with all the marinade sauce into the pan and stir fry it until the protein is properly cooked through. Once you're done with frying the meat, you can put your pan away. You're almost there. Be patient. Now it's time to mix everything together. Put the noodles, the veggies, the egg strips, and the meat together in a very big bowl. You need to season them with 1 clove of crushed garlic, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1½ tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, as usual, as much pepper as your heart desires, and 1 tablespoon of sesame seed. Use your clean hands and mix everything well so all the ingredients are well coated in a glistening and delicious layer of flavors. And there you have it, your very own japchae. Just put a handful in your mouth to taste. Don't worry, we won't judge your table manners because we understand how hard it is to resist the temptation of japchae. Delicious, isn't it? Now it's time to call your crush over so you two can Netflix, Japchae, and chill. And don't worry, Japchae is very light, so you won't be too stuffed to chill later. If you cannot resist the taste of Japchae and finish the bowl before the Netflix show is over, don't worry. Just like and subscribe to our channel to find more recipes to make for your next Netflix dinner. And now, all that's left is Engwetta, bon appetit, itadakimasu. Mời cả nhà ăn cơm and dig in.